and welcome back to YayBasketball, the basketball game show. Monday. May 27th.
Always Monday.
2024. I couldn't remember the dates.
It's all good.
Memorial Day.
Happens.
Thank you so much for being here today, everybody. I am your host and producer, Michael Padilla. Along with me today, I've got new mattress boy Bob.
That's right, Michael. I'm purchasing a new mattress today.
Congratulations. As well as wearing a Lakers shirt, Justin? Question mark?
Yeah, it was a gift. My parents love me. This I know, for Bob had to tell me so. That's all.
As well as a hardworking father of three, Trey Dishner.
Glad to be back. Happy Memorial Day, guys.
Glad to have you back with us, as well as everyone at home watching. Of course, we got John Anthony, we've got Cactus, we've got David, we've got Dan.
What up?
And we've got some exciting, John Anthony says, Guten Tag, Dan. So very exciting. Thank you so much for being here today. The YB game. We need a name for the people that are in the lives.
Oh yeah,
you know, like the. I don't know, we can brainstorm it, but we need something to call you folks listening and watching at home live. Thank you so much for being here today. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Last time we played over under one-on-one and free agent frenzy, in which Trey stormed back in just one episode to only 100 points away from first place. It was a great one, so be sure to check that one out if you have not already. Now, I've got a little story to tell you folks listening at home, as well as the three of you present with me today. The other day, Trey might know this because I think you're still logged into our Instagram. You might have gotten a notification.
I got
all my Instagram got taken off of my phone.
Okay,
so
good.
Yeah,
you got
so I don't know. No.
Yep, I didn't pay attention to the other thing you're surprised with, but I did see that thing. So
okay.
What are we talking about?
So the other day, I got a little DM. We got a little DM on our Instagram from our very own Dan, who was in the chat several weeks ago. The Good Day mate,
Good day.
Dan, of course.
Of course.
And he said, look, I'm a graphic designer. I have this portfolio. I took a look at it. He's very, very, very accomplished, professional young man out there in London. And I don't know how old he is. I guess I shouldn't say young man, but. And he was like, I really want to work with you guys. I want to try to figure out something that I can do for you, whether it's a T-shirt, logo, this and that, whatever. So before we get to our merch plug, I would like to show you and the people at home our, let's see if I can get it pulled up here. Yes. Our brand new merch designs from our very own new permanent YayBasketball graphic designer, Dan Gilligan-Vogel, DBG, a.k.a.
That's fire.
Heel Boy. Look at these. Look at the new Bob's Buckets logo, new and improved. We've got a retro YB logo there that we love a lot. MV Penis, of course.
Time for me to get poked.
MV penis.
There it is. That's what we need next. Dan.
Oh my God.
We've got the Jalen round, of course. So those are all available at YayBasketball.com. We came to an agreement, and he's going to be our permanent graphic designer, making some new designs for us. Welcome, Dan, to the team, gentlemen.
Dan, welcome.
Welcome, matey.
Yeah, and those designs are also entirely from him. I just turned it over to him and said, "You make whatever you want," and that is what he came up with.
MV penis.
MV penis is so
MV penis.
Yeah, MV penis,
So
of course, is
silly.
great. So he's going to be working on some stuff, and also he had something to do with our game that we're playing today, which we'll talk about a little bit later. So, congratulations to Dan. Thank you so much congratulations and thank you to Dan for being a part of YB, being our new permanent graphic designer here at YayBasketball. Go to YayBasketball.com for those new designs as well as the old ones. But we're going to have some new merch coming to you very soon. It's the Jalen Round, MV Penis, Bob's Buckets, and the YayBasketball retro logo there. Very exciting. Been looking forward to this all week, and I'm sure. And Dan, of course, is in the chat with us. So thanks again, Dan, for reaching out. I'm glad it all worked out. So, all right. Now let's see. Before we dive into our first game of the day, Justin, can we get a recap of our picks from last week and an update on the scoreboard as well, please?
You can indeed, Michael.
Yes.
So here's how last week panned out. Very good for the three of us.
Yes.
All of you guys. So Kyrie had 4 assists. It was wonderful. It was amazing. I was super happy about it. Right, I was watching it happen. I was like, "This is great. This is amazing." I needed him to get 5, so that didn't work out for me. So I lost all those points. Kyrie did hit the over in points for Trey, though, which kept him in the hunt. I was only 100 back from Bob, who's in first place, thanks to Pascal Siakam hitting the over, even though they lost that game. Halliburton, point, rebound, assists. Did a good job for you.
Thank goodness for that overtime because he was not there until until then.
Thank goodness it wasn't like game. Was it game 2? Did he get hurt?
It was game. Well, it was game 1, but he got hurt in game 2.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's how we're kind of breaking down. Bob Trey in a battle for first place. Michael is just going to sit there comfortably in third, and I mean we're just going to have to pull out this mug eventually, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, you will definitely be hitting the Stein at some point, I imagine, unless miracle today. It's always possible. You never know. So
yeah.
All right. Well, this is the basketball game show after all, like I've already said. So let's get into our first game of the day, which you'll never guess. Once again, is over under. That's right, it's over under. Pretty straightforward game. We've played a whole bunch before. I will list a stat from around the league. The three of you will work as a team to determine whether the actual stat is over or under the given prompt. If you get it right, you get 100 points. If you get it wrong, I get the points for that round. Sound good, team?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Luka Doncic's points, rebounds, assists, and steals in Game 3. Over under 48.5.
I'd like to roll with the over.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I want to say he had 36.
Oh no.
Maybe 33 points.
I like the
36
confidence
points.
and the blind. I like this.
Points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
Yeah, I like it. I like it sitting right at.
I thought it was
50.
33 points, but 33, 36, and then you got to think he got 7 to 8.
Let's call
assists.
it 10 and 9 for rebounds and assists. It's 19. That puts you right there at over 50. So I'm going to go with over.
Yeah, let's do that.
Over, final
close.
answer.
Yeah, we're going to throw in a steal. I think over.
Yep. That is correct.
Nice.
Yes, it was 50 exactly, Justin. Well done. I don't have a big prompt for this, just kind of what the fuck is going on. The Dallas Mavericks defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 3 of their conference finals matchup to take a 3-0 series lead. Bob, what is happening?
I really don't understand. I mean, the fact that the Denver Nuggets looked almost just beat most days against the Timberwolves, and then for the Timberwolves to just lose all of these games in a row to the Mavericks, I just think they're hitting the stride at the right time. Like, that is just so it's unexplainable most days. It's like, but then you look at it and it's like Luka and Kyrie and their past success and how clutch they are and how they play off of each other and the additions of Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington and stuff. And I mean, we're going to look back and be like, well, we should have seen the Mavericks winning it all this year. You know what I mean? Like, they put this team together to kick some ass and to make their way through the very brutal Western Conference, while on the other side hasn't been as rough, which, of course, is another conversation to have.
We'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, nuts.
Justin, real quick, sorry to interrupt before. I want to shout out to Vernon for joining us. Shout
What
out
up,
Vernon.
Vern?
Thanks. Go ahead.
Oh, I think this speaks to maybe potentially how we maybe overrated the Timberwolves defense a little bit and didn't look as much into the Nuggets having failures in that series. Kind of in that's kind of vein, not taking anything away from what they obviously they won, but it took that Herculean effort and it took the Nuggets definitely kind of fumbling the bag a little bit in that one. The Mavericks look really good. It's kind of crazy. To see them get almost get swept at this point in time, it does. You go, well, what happened? Like this is two contrasting situations.
Sure, Trey, what do you got about this? I was confused as well.
I think, a big part of it is Luka and Kyrie. They're playing amazing. One of the two. I think they will, if they finish this off and get rings, they will go down as one of the two best duos to play ever.
Offensively, at least.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, I think also Cat hasn't been playing well. He's shot terribly from 3. Was big, and he's been big in the series before. He was playing well. So that's a huge piece if he's not knocking down those shots because he's shooting a lot of them. Anthony Edwards, I think it's a lot of the team just being a little tired. That was a long series. And I think we're putting a lot on Anthony Edwards and this Minnesota Timberwolves team. Like you said, I think this team could get it done, but I I think they're tired, and I don't think they will get it done.
Yeah.
I think they've hit their hit the wall.
I think so too. I think that's a good point that you make there, Trey. I don't know that it's physical exhaustion.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is mental exhaustion and emotional exhaustion. It took a lot to come back from that 3-2 deficit against a lot of people. They go up. And it looks like it's going to be a sweep or it's going to be some 5-game series, and then they're down 3-2 and they lose the game at home, and then they lose the. I mean, it's just the roller coaster of emotions that this team has been on in the last couple of weeks. I think really kind of plays a part, and Anthony Edwards in particular, I feel. Again, he's 22. You kind of think, well, you should. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to box him in, but I think you should be able to give your all on every single possession and not get tired to a degree, but playoff basketball against. One of the better teams that we've ever seen, or at least seen in the last 10 years in the Nuggets. I think that it really kind of took it out of him. And it's funny, we talked all about GM of the Wolves' name, please.
Jaden McDaniels.
No, the GM of the
Oh,
Wolves.
GM. I said Jalen. Tim Conley.
Tim Conley. Thank you, Bob.
Who? What?
Bob. Thank you, Bob. Tim Conley built the team to beat the Nuggets. They did it. He built the team to beat the Nuggets. They didn't build the team to beat the Mavericks because we're seeing that issue now is the perimeter play of the Mavericks is way higher level than the Nuggets was because of Jokic's dominance. A lot of it centers around where he's at in the paint and blah, blah, blah. But he ain't got none for these two guys, and they're just playing at a high level right now.
And I think this speaks on more of, we have this defensive, almost like renaissance, like, oh my, it's so refreshing to watch Minnesota play, and we're all so happy, and everyone's like, oh, basketball's back in a way, but it's still an offensive game. Like,
right.
It's still who can score the most points. It's still who has the most talent on the roster. It's still, essentially the church that was built in the mid 2010s, of just like build a super team, have the offense, score the most points, and win. And yeah, Boston may seem to have an easy route through the East, but God damn it, they're just capitalizing on that idea also.
And in the playoffs, Dallas has been top, or I think they were the second-ranked defense in the playoffs this year. So they have been playing really well.
I mean, what Gafford has done.
Gafford, Derek Jones,
Yeah.
PJ Washington, they all have been stepping up and playing
Derek
the roles.
Lively.
Yeah.
Derek Lively, yes. How can we
I
even
hate you,
forget?
Carl Anthony Towns. You hate Liz.
That was incidental.
He's a young kid that just lost his mom.
Yeah.
Doing well, stepping up at when he needs to step up. Hats off to the kid.
20 years old, man.
Yeah.
He's Victor age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to watch these guys
I got
battle each
scared
other.
there.
for
I was
a
like,
long
where's he
time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think to your point, though, the game has been an offensive game, and I think that's why we have a defensive player of the year and an MVP. And that's why there's multiple MVP candidates that we call them MVP candidates, even though they really don't play that great of defense. And we have to go, oh, well, this guy's the best two-way player in the game.
Right.
And we have to make that caveat for people because we know offense means so much more than defense does. Just because if you're unstoppable, you're unstoppable. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care who you put in front of Kyrie Irving. He's going to go score the basketball. Same thing with Luka. Like, it's crazy.
2 questions before we get off this series. Just quickly, did we maybe put Anthony Edwards a little higher than he deserves to be too soon?
No, I don't think so.
Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah.
You think
But I
so?
feel like we do that, and that's part of the fun.
That's the game.
I think we are. I think we did. We're talking about this guy being the face of the league, and we're overlooking like Luka, who's been stepping up, doing this year in and year out.
Yeah.
Which I think he has been overlooked. He hasn't gotten the MVP. He's been All NBA year in and year out.
Scoring title.
He comes up, scoring title. He shows up. The only thing he hasn't really gotten is a title and an MVP, and he's proven it
Right
in
now.
this series right now that he's being disrespected. If we're talking American player, yes, Anthony Edwards is the guy.
Jaw
But,
fumbled the bag. It's got to be him.
yeah, for sure.
Well, he's
Yeah,
not better than Jason Tatum today. Like,
Which
rather
that's an argument.
I'd rather have Jason
That's
Tatum
an argument
going forward.
That's-
Or sorry, I'd rather have Anthony Edwards going forward.
he's a little bit younger, but he's not better today than Jason
No.
Tatum is. And so, yeah, I just feel like it's a little premature, but that's the fun. That's fun of projecting people out. Like, that's fun.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. All right, last question. Is it a sweep?
Yeah.
Is it a sweep?
Yeah.
Sweep?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be.
I think they win this one.
Teams,
Or I think
it's
Minnesota
the
wins
last
this
one's
one.
the hardest one. That's what they always say, right? The closeout game is always the hardest game. So
Kyle Anderson, 50-piece incoming.
Oh, that would be
No, he can win you a series.
deserve
He can
deserve you an entire hate list there. All right, let's move on to round 2 of Over Under. The Boston Celtics total blocks in Game 3 Over under 8.5.
It's got to be 8. Gotta be.
No, wait.
It's got to be 8.
Big Al had like, what, 4?
Okay. How many?
8.5.
Yeah.
8.5.
Drew may have gone.
I'm running. I'm
I
rolling.
like it when it's a good.
I'm gonna go over because they had to play defense to come back.
Okay.
So you think going on a run, I could see it being like 9.
Sure, but they had to go on a run against a team that didn't have a really good offensive.
Yeah, their run was very offense forward.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't
it
know.
wasn't necessarily-
Because they were missing a big
8.5?
offensive engine.
I think it's
in Tyreek.
8 on the money.
I think it's 8 on the money. I think it's under, and I think it's 8.
I think it's 9, but I'm outweighed, so let's go under.
Oh, Trey, don't.
Wow.
Under. Final answer.
Gonna guilt us.
Under. Final answer.
Was over.
It's okay.
What was it?
12.
Oh,
12.
It was way over it now. Again, not a big, huge prompt here, but in a somewhat foreseeable turn of events, the Boston Celtics will yet again play an Eastern Conference opponent without their best player. Bob, are the Celtics ready for the finals?
I don't fuck. Yeah, I guess. Like, you proved to be the best regular season team all year. You're barely plagued by injuries. You know, like Kristaps will be back by the finals. You know, which was the idea.
If it's a sweep, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, which was kind of the idea. All right, just yay, good job. Let's start this thing, Boston. Congratulations. Like, all right, whatever. But
Do you think they can beat either team that come out of the West? I mean, let's assume it's the Mavs because they're at 3-0.
it's tough to say, man. I think there's a lot of maturity, and I think there's a lot more experience on the side of Boston in that matchup. But there's something about Kyrie Irving playing against the Boston Celtics that just should make everyone shake in their boots in Beantown. I'm telling you, man.
I don't know. You don't think the bad juju will get to him? He'll want to burn sage before. Just so you know, the Celtics did win both matchups in the regular season. Celtics won 138-110 on March 1st. And
My next question
previous
was
one
Luka in there? Were they just singly in there?
Yeah, I'll take a look. Justin, what do you, are the Celtics ready for the finals?
I definitely obviously they'll be there. I don't know that they're quite ready, but also they've got a lot of experience. So you know what? I probably have to say yes, they're ready for the finals. In the vein of like they've been there before. They've been this is Jason Tatum's 5th conference finals in his career.
Yeah.
So like, and you've been to a finals. Now you lost it. You've only been to the one, but I mean you've been there. So I'd have to say that they're ready in that regard. Will there need to be a wake-up moment to the competition level? I think so. But I mean, it's crazy to me that both of these series in the conference finals could be sweeps. And with that being said, it'll be the first time, if that happens, since 1956.
Whoa!
Wow.
When they only played 3-game conference finals.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Good stat.
Good stat. Good stat.
I spent forever scrolling. I was like, I have to know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's been a couple of 4-0 and 4-1s, but never the 4-0 sweeps.
Woo!
Go ahead.
This is crazy. It's just weird. They're going to be there, and I do think the finals are going to be a good series.
Oh, yeah.
I do think Mavericks Celtics is going to be fun because they both of them have really great shot makers, and the Celtics have enough different offensive options that they can throw at where like the Wolves don't. The Wolves have one guy pretty much that you got to worry about, whereas as far as like a big scorer guy that I'm trusting. Usually, it's going to go through Ant. Obviously, you can go through Cat a little bit.
You.
But, I mean, on the other end, I think also the perimeter defense of the Celtics has a better shot than the perimeter defense of the Timberwolves, in my
I
opinion.
agree with that. Yeah, perimeter-wise, absolutely.
Yep.
Trey, thoughts on the Celtics' readiness and preparation, given their, you might say, easy path to the finals?
I think the Celtics, they've been ready. We know that this team has been the best team coming out of the East, if not the best team in the NBA this year. They've gotten the pieces that they needed to with, Jrue Holiday, great defender. He came up and played huge and got them the win. While he was sick, kind of flu game,
Okay.
No, not that. No, he played. It's not that. I just got.
You saw the flu game. Wait till you see the Drew game.
But
Celtics fans.
But no, yeah, I think that they can't. If the Timberwolves were to play them, I think the Celtics would smoke them. I think it needs to be the Celtics, Mavericks. If they don't have Kristaps back, they're going to be in trouble. But they also, I mean, Jaylen Brown's been playing amazing. Jason Tatum had a career high. Al Horford, they have that vet.
Postseason,
that postseason career high, yes. And then they have Al Horford, who's been stepping up. You know, he's always there, plays amazing at 37 years old. So,
Wily veteran.
I can't believe he just looks still so good.
I mean, they have some depth too. With they got some, Xavier Tillman that can come off the bench. They got Peyton Pritchard, Derek White. This team's deep. It'll go 7 games.
Wow.
I want the Mavericks to win it.
We'll talk about that next week. We'll talk about that next week. Yeah, don't.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay.
My bad. Getting excited.
Yeah, so I think they're ready in the sense that, like you said, Bob, come on, let's get to it. We felt that way in December about the Celtics. Like, let's just get to the playoffs. Okay, great. Now let's get to the finals. Great. Now, great. I'm a little nervous, though, that they're getting 2 games without Halliburton, 2 games without Mitchell, an entire series without Jimmy Butler, and I don't think that they've had to stare down the barrel of somebody like Luka or Kyrie in a big, huge moment in a game 4 or 5, something like that, because Jimmy Butler was hurt. Donovan Mitchell was out. It looks like Halliburton is out tonight, I believe, right? Speaking of which, that game is live right now. We can check it. It's Boston up 14-8. 7 minutes left in the first quarter, so it's still very early. But yeah, I mean, I think that it'll be a good series. I can't wait for all the narratives that are going to come out of all the all the possible outcomes. I mean, oh man, the Celtics. If the Celtics win, that's because they had a super team. If the Celtics lose, it's they didn't face any competition in the East. If it's Luka wins a title, he's the best player in the league. If it's this and that, I mean, there's so many things that are going to come out of this finals in ways that I wouldn't have predicted in the preseason. I would not have.
No.
Kyrie's redemption, no fucking way.
Kyrie Finals MVP.
Way.
Well, the thing is when Kyrie got drafted there, nobody thought that was even gonna. We thought Luka was gonna be pissed. Like, I'm happy it worked out.
I'll be the first one to say that I said I don't like it. I don't like the trade. Keep him as far away from Luka as physically possible. But look what happens when he's not being
anti-Semitic. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro.
MVP-ness.
Yeah. So.
Don't put my quotes with all that nonsense. Don't do that.
Go buy an MVP-ness shirt at YayBasketball.com, and that's MVP-ness, right? It's not. Don't be gross.
It's not weird.
Don't be weird,
guys.
All right, so then we all finish that game with 100 points. Excellent, and it's time for the segment that everybody joins us for. It's time for Bob's Buckets.
It's time for Bob's Buckets.
Yes, Michael. Thank you again for this great buckets. And in fact, a little bit in more memoriam.
Yeah, I don't have a different song. So
that's fine.
You want me to cut the
All
music?
Good. No, you're good. Okay. I'm going to hit you guys with a quote first. Bill Walton was one of the greatest basketball players of all time, a champion at every level, and the embodiment of unselfish team play. He was also a wonderful spirit of curiosity, humor, and kindness, and we are poor for his passing. And Michelle and I send our deepest condolences to his family. It's Barack Obama.
Oh,
anyway,
wow.
Legitimately, Bill Walton was one of the most legendary players, and I asked the only Portland Trail Blazers fan I know in the state. He's a little bit older, so I asked him, what are some good memories, things that he remembered, and he just said he gave Portland the only championship they ever had.
Huh?
And on top of that, there was ever a player that defined a decade. It was hippie Bill Walton.
Yeah.
In Portland in the 70s. I mean, the man was only 24, 25 when he won his first championship and finals MVP. When he was 24, he led the league in rebounds, blocks, and points. Dude was an absolute champion and a Hall of Famer. And then when joining the Celtics super team of the mid-'80s, he won Sixth Man of the Year. He came off the bench unselfishly.
Yeah.
And won a championship again. So mad respect and one of the signatures on the ball that I do possess. So I'm very, very thankful to have one of those. And R.I.P. Bill Walton,
Definitely.
a legend and a deadhead.
Grateful
Grateful Dead.
Yeah,
Super fan.
It's poor timing to Okay. Absolutely. He's gonna miss him saying just the most ridiculous things on the broadcast and being like, I don't know if I like that, but no, he's
he was always like happy go. You know what I mean? Like he always brought good energy. Never down and out.
Have you ever been to a volcano?
What is happening?
no.
That's the sort of thing he would say. You know what I mean? In the embodiment of the spirit, you guys are just going to get that for the rest of the episode.
Okay.
Okay, love it.
It's like 5 seconds ago in the game.
Awesome. All right, well, good bucket there. Obviously, rest in peace to Bill Walton, and like we said, Bill Walton was a kind of wild and crazy guy. You could almost call him random.
I do.
It's called a segue, boys. Learn some shit.
Wow.
Spell segue.
SEGUE.
UE. Segway.
Is it Gwegwe? Is it Gwegwe?
Nah, way.
You know, that's actually comes from an old ancient.
I wasn't going to let you finish that no matter what happened. All right, it's time for the random question of the day. Anybody gets it right, you get 1,000 points. Steve Nash is an NBA Hall of Famer who won the NBA's regular season MVP in 2005 and 2006. Your question today is who finished second place in MVP voting in 2006?
Kobe.
Okay, well,
Nope.
Oh.
you're all wrong. It was
LeBron James.
You're right. Yes. With 688 MVP points, LeBron James finished second in MVP voting. Kobe did finish with second in first place votes, but LeBron finished second overall in voting. Yes.
What a fun little
Kobe was like
question.
fifth. So, because either people had Kobe first or they had him like
Not at all.
eighth. So he finished like fifth or sixth. So no points awarded today on the random question today. Sorry to disappoint that person that was upset that they didn't get that. I mean, they tried. It
You,
was close.
you shout them out every
We
single
all were
episode.
like, we got
I'm
it.
going to keep trying. Yeah, everybody was just eager to get to it. Speaking of eager to get to it, let's get eager to get to rapid fire trivia. Basketball.
Really on your Segway game right now.
Segway. Did you think I would spell it like the brand?
No.
Oh,
I was going to ask Justin to spell it, and I was like, no. I don't
it's
wanna-
mean.
Yeah.
Don't be mean to him.
I know. I'm really nice to Justin.
Last week, what was it that...
I'm being nice
You're
to
talking
Justin
about
this week.
what would the first thing you would buy with $1 million? And I was like, McNuggets? Like, when I rewatched that, I was like, damn, why did I was just saying something random, but it sounded like so targeted. I love McDonald's. Anyways,
man.
rapid fire trivia.
Had it for lunch.
If you fucking, I'm going to get it for dinner. Very straightforward game here. If you have 60 seconds to correctly answer 10 random NBA trivia questions as quickly as you can in a rapid fire fashion. You'll each get one attempt. Each correct answer is worth 50 points. Let's think of a number between 1 and 100.
6.
72.
25.
It was 61. Trey, you want to go first?
Sure.
Alrighty, 60-ish seconds on the clock. Begin. Where was Bill Russell born?
Kentucky.
Monroe, Louisiana. Who is the head coach of the 2010 Pistons?
Flip Saunders.
John Kuster. What is the name of the Atlanta Hawks mascot?
Hawk. Bird.
It's not Hawkbird, it's Harry the Hawk.
Harry the Hawk.
Who is the current head coach of the Chicago Bulls?
Next one.
It was Hawkbird. Just kidding. Billy Donovan. What team drafted Steve Francis?
Steve Francis. Orlando Magic.
I'm not gonna get into it. Vancouver Grizzlies. Who holds the record for most career steals per game? Alvin Robertson. What is the name of the Toronto Raptors' home arena?
Scotiabank.
Yes! Scotiabank Arena. How many players have played for the Miami Heat in their history?
562.
300. What is Leandro Barbosa's middle name?
Leandro. Andre.
It's Mateus. How many different dog breeds are there?
240.
Nope. 376 recognized by the
Rats.
AKC.
AKC.
Yeah.
I get pup dates from them.
He got 50.
Why'd I go first?
He got 50.
Yep.
Okay.
Why, you
I mean,
chose
yeah.
it.
Also, what difference would it make?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Okay. 60 seconds of the clock, Bob.
Yep.
Here we are.
Yep.
Who's the Pelicans franchise leading scorer?
David West.
Nope. Anthony Davis. How tall is Anderson Varejao?
Anderson Varejao was 6'10".
Nope. 6'11". Who's the GM of the Kings?
Tim Conley again.
Nope. Monty McNair. What year did Larry Bird win his first championship?
1984.
Nope. 81. Fuck. Who's the Celtics franchise leader in steals?
That would be franchise leader in steals, BJ.
Nope. Cooper Baseball.
Oh.
Where was David Robinson born?
David Robinson, of course, was born in Texas.
Nope. Key West, Florida. Who is the current head coach of the Brooklyn Nets?
Not Jacques Vaughn.
Nope. Just hired.
Kevin Ollie.
Nope. Jordy Fernandez. How many times have the Nets made the NBA Finals?
4 times.
Nope. Twice. Who won the 94 Defensive Player of the Year?
94 DPOY, of course, was Patrick Ewing.
Nope. Hakeem. How much does an average male lion weigh?
Oh, at least 6,000 pounds.
6,000 pounds?
Okay.
Jeez.
It's like 3 Toyota Camrys. 550.
Yep.
Did he get one?
No.
Oh, bummer.
Of course not.
Damn.
Trey, do
damn.
you think you would have got any of those right?
Maybe. Okay. Maybe a
See,
few.
you always think. We
Maybe a
always
few.
think.
I think I would have gotten a few of those. The Anderson Varejao one, maybe. Yeah.
I was between 11 and 10, damn it.
It's all right.
All right, Justin, here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all
60-ish
of them wrong.
seconds on the
Let's do it.
clock. Who is the franchise leading scorer for the Kings?
Oh, Chris Webber.
Nope. Oscar Robertson. Who is the franchise leading scorer for the Knicks?
Ewing.
Who is the franchise leading scorer for the Suns?
Oh, Amari.
Nope. Walter Davis. How many points did Kemba Walker average in his career?
19.3.
Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit.
That's crazy.
How many coaches have the Celtics had since 2000?
Wait, what the fuck?
9.
Nope. 4. Who won the 2002 Most Improved Player of the Year?
Oh, Anderson Varejao.
Nope. Jermaine O'Neal. Who won the 2004 Sixth Man of the Year?
Baron Davis.
Nope. Anton Jameson. Who is the current head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans?
Oh, Willie Green. Nope.
How many championships did Manu Ginobili win?
5.
Nope. 4.
Oh, yeah.
What is the scientific name for a domesticated house cat?
A feline. Felicia's something.
Very close. Nope. It is
19.3.
literally Felis Catus. Go ahead and give yourself 100 points for the question 4. You got it exactly right. 19.3.
That's crazy.
I've never seen anything like
That's
that.
unheard. What?
That's crazy.
I'll take it.
You get your 100 points on that. That's crazy. You didn't get another one, did you? You get 2?
I got 4.
You got 4?
Yeah.
He's coming back,
Hey,
baby.
there we go. Look out. Well, we didn't award the 1,000. The
Yeah.
Dan says Justin's on demon time. All right. Well,
19.3, huh?
19.3 exactly.
Fucking bum.
He's the franchise leading scorer for the Hornets.
Bingo.
How many years do you think it would take you to be the franchise leading scorer for the Hornets?
Me as me.
You are you?
I am me.
You are you?
Like 20 years.
Oh, so
25 years.
no problem. Is that what I mean? Like,
25.
and you are you.
100 years.
Oh, well, it's a little more.
A million years. They would just block me every time.
No.
Nah.
No.
I
'cause-
couldn't shoot. I mean, I guess could you win the Masters putting only? Yeah, that's a whole different thing. All right, let's get to a
If
brand
you took
new.
the team's all their free throws, that's all you got to take was the team's free throws.
I had just free throws. All right, let's get to a brand new game. This game is called Jersey Jumble, which we got done with a little help from our new person, Dan Heelboy. What do you like? Is it Heelboy or Dan? Here we go. Jersey Jumble.
Oh my god.
This one goes crazy. And it's like a silly game, so it doesn't really match up. And it's
Also, it makes you feel like you can rap, but you can't. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, you're gonna spritz some bars. All right, so
Spritz
I'm
some
gonna.
bars.
You want to spritz some?
You want a spritzer and some bars?
Aperol spritz some
Love a
bars.
spritzer.
I love a good Aperol Spritz.
Aperol Spritz.
Spagliata.
Spagliata.
Oh, stunning.
Oh, stunning.
All right.
Prosecco.
Okay. So here's how this game goes, yeah? All right, I'm going to read your rules right now. In this game, you will be shown a picture of an NBA player. Your task is to work as a team to identify what is wrong with the player's jersey in 30 seconds. It could be the wrong color, number, etc. If you correctly identify the mistake, you all earn 100 points. If you get it wrong, I earn the 100 points. Quick note about this game here is that Dan, our dearest Dan Hillboy, did design, he did all the Photoshops for Jersey Jumble. So that's what you have to look forward to. Are y'all ready to begin?
So really, I'm playing against Dan.
I guess, sure. I mean, we kind of talked about it. I kind of gave him instructions.
Thanks,
a little
Dan.
Bit, kind of look.
I'm going to
All
kill
right.
it. Show me.
You guys ready?
Do your
Heck yeah.
worst.
Do
30
your
seconds on the
worst.
clock. Let me be sure I press the right buttons at the same time. Here we go. Begin.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
LeBron.
jersey's the wrong color.
Yeah, I think it should be gold.
But it just shouldn't be that color.
The Lakers.
Is he
used
still
to be
23
different.
too?
Wait, do you just
Oh, yeah,
tell us if
that's
we got it
also
right?
wrong.
Do we wait till the
Is he
time
still
to be over?
23?
You get your 30 seconds
Is
to
he still
discuss this.
20?
Is
Is he still?
I see what you're saying.
Is he still 23? Is he 6?
Well,
He is.
again,
Yeah, he is
it's
6.
the color of the jersey.
Okay.
Do we get more points for the more things we get?
When have you ever seen an orange Lakers jersey?
I'm saying, is his number still 23?
Final answer
His number is 23 to this day because he couldn't
Final
change it.
answer.
Yes,
Okay.
is what?
jersey color.
Yes. That is correct.
What are we doing?
Here is the original.
number 6?
Yeah,
He was
he
number
did go to
6.
number 6
He
last
was
year.
number 6, yeah.
But then he's back to 23 this year. Also, who's that in the background?
Dwight.
Who does not play there anymore.
In the United States.
There's a little back and forth for you.
Ooh.
All righty.
Next
Next round, you get 100 points. Next round here.
Charlotte Bobcats jersey.
30 seconds on the clock. Working as a team. Begin.
We're doing great, guys.
His number is supposed to be 35.
I think he is 7 in Phoenix.
No, he's not 7
he's
in
not
Phoenix. He's
7.
back to 35.
Yeah, he's
There it
35.
is. We know it. All right,
So,
let's talk
and
about.
sorry.
No,
Go
just,
ahead.
we can talk for the next.
Yeah, we just have a good time.
10 seconds.
Yep, anything you guys want to push? Any kind of agendas? Any kind of conspiracy theories?
Manifestos. Do you guys have any manifestos you want to get out?
Do you want to start
in the
writing one together?
world? Why not?
Yeah, why not? What are you going to call it?
The Unibobber.
Final answer.
The jersey number, yes.
I don't. Did I do this for? Did I? Oh, yep. That's right. Let's see it. That's the regular. There's the
That's
other
him.
a little back and forth there. 100 points to the three of you. All right, round 3 now.
God,
It
we're
is a
good.
round you should be familiar with. This is the next round.
Oh, they're missing a thingy.
Yes, the was that Paycom? No, that's the Suns. This should be the Sphere. They're missing the Sphere logo.
Okay. Yeah,
game.
look.
So they're missing.
So back to what we're talking about.
Anyway.
So the Unibobber.
I will
huh?
be known as the Unibobber. You
Okay.
need to think of another. You got to think of
They're
another.
missing
Can I
the
just-
sponsor. Is what
Yeah,
it is?
yeah,
the
yeah.
sponsor. Yeah.
Trey, what would your manifesto be called? What would you be called if you were kind of a crazy, kooky, wild guy? And not a hard-working father of 3. Next time,
Final answer
I don't know.
is
we're missing a thingy.
Put me on the
Sponsorship
spot
logo.
there.
The Sphere.
missing a sphere.
Like a advertisement.
That is incorrect. You might notice it says Knicks on his jersey. The Knicks jersey is New York on the front. There it is. Back and forth.
We were silly
back
geese.
and forth. No sponsorship on that home Knicks logo, I
We were silly
suppose.
geese.
There
No
it is.
way.
But as you might have noticed,
No
of
effing
course,
way.
I thought every team had it.
you know
Hit
what
it.
this is.
It's the
That's
Jalen
right,
round.
It's the Jalen round. Jalen Brown, it's the Jalen Brown, yeah. Jalen Brown, it's the Jalen Brown, yeah. Jalen Brown, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jalen's 4. Jalen Brown.
Vernon says, Trey, I am also a hardworking father of 3.
Nice. We can relate.
Hell yeah. We love that. All right. So 100 points to me. Think of
100 points
those.
to you.
Needed that one. These are going to get more difficult as we go on. And just a reminder, there is only one thing wrong with the jerseys. I think there might have been confusion there. But there's
It's
only
not
one.
going to be like the color of their eyes.
Correct. It is it's Jersey
Jersey-
Jumble, not
Jersey Jumble.
not
His eyes are actually blue.
mistake eyes. Okay, here it is. Next round.
Next person has googly eyes just to mess with us.
Just a blatant like
That's a
nose
good idea,
job.
That'd be
Dan.
hilarious.
That's what we got to do next, Dan. All right, next round.
That's actually Mo Wagner, not Franz Wagner.
Yeah, no, that's Mo 21 is Mo Wagner's number.
And 22 is Franz.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I
so the
believe-
number's wrong.
Yeah.
is
So
what
the
you're saying.
number is wrong.
I just desperately also don't think that Disney sponsors the Magic.
They do.
They
And
do,
is
because
it-
they're from Orlando. They're in Orlando.
But
But
does
that-
does it say Orlando or does it? No, I think we're right on the number.
Yeah, I think
right.
that's what it is.
Need a final answer.
Jersey number.
Jersey number is correct. Yes, that is right. There it is. You were right, Trey. That is Mo Wagner's number is 21. There it is. Boop, 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 beep, bop, beep, boop, boop, beep, bop, beep, boop, beep, bop. Okay, next round.
Okay, you
Ready.
can thank me
30-ish seconds on the clock. Well, 30 exactly on this one. 30 seconds on the clock. Next round. Here it is.
Oh, Andrew Nimhard.
Oh, they're not sponsored by
Starbucks.
by Starbucks.
So this one is the Jersey.
Yeah, it's supposed to say
sponsor.
Pacers, and I think it's supposed to say Pacers.
Ah, well, it's only one or the other, Trey.
They definitely say Indiana on the front.
I think it does say Indiana too. Andrew Nimhard, is he number 1 or number 2? He's number 2.
There's only gonna be one thing wrong. They're not
I know.
sponsored by Starbucks.
I'm pretty sure. No, you're
Okay.
right. Yeah, maybe it does say Indiana. I'm pretty sure it says Pacers though. I'm honestly positive on that.
Okay.
Final answer.
Trey, whatever you want it to be.
I think it's the Starbucks one. Let's not waste 100 points here.
Hold on a second. We're doing a new thing on the show today called Break the Huddle. For this round and this round exclusively, and it's perfect that it's this round. You guys are no longer a team.
Okay.
Give me your answer, Bob.
My answer is the Starbucks logo.
I want to go last.
Trey.
It's gonna be the Pacers jersey. It's just say Pacers instead of Indiana.
Can't say one of those two.
I can't say one of those.
Nope. You said you wanted to work as a team. Or you said
No, I just
you
wanted to go last.
Well,
I think it's a Starbucks logo. Yeah.
Starbucks logo. That's correct. Yeah, you guys both get 100. Trey does not get 100. Yes, of course, they're sponsored by the Motorola.
Ah, the Razr.
Motorola. The beep, boop, beep, bop, boop, beep, boop. There it is. Yes. Cool new thing called Break the Huddle.
I like
I
it.
like
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good
we
job,
can do-
Michael.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I like
It's
it.
a good game.
We can do that in a lot of different
Good job,
things.
During a team game, we'll.
Yeah,
Good
thank
job,
you,
mate.
Dan.
If my counting's not wrong, I believe this is the last round. We had 6 of these, so I believe this
This
was
is
the
the
last
last
one. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock.
This is great. Whoa.
His name is Io.
I wasn't trying to say his name.
The thing is are they also
funny.
sponsored by Motorola?
I don't think that
Yeah,
they're
no.
sponsored by Adidas.
Chicago.
Okay.
Are they?
Oh,
is
because
all the
there
NBA,
is
is
a-
all the NBA
hold on.
jerseys sponsored by Nike?
Yeah.
Good notice. There's a
it's
Nike
Adidas.
logo on the
Yeah.
pants,
Not
but
gonna
Adidas
show those
lo-
pants.
So yeah, it's the Adidas logo.
Also,
on
the
top.
Bulls wouldn't be sponsored by Adidas because of the Michael Jordan thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sucking at that.
All right,
Final answer, please.
I'll just assume
Hey yo.
What? Final answer?
the Adidas logo on the jersey.
That is
Hey.
correct. Well done. Yes, there it is,
Sweet.
of course. And yes, it's on the shorts. Little giveaway there. There it is. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong.
Nice little hint.
Awesome. Well, good job, guys. So what do we finish that game with?
That game.
Dan says, whoops, guess who overlooked the shorts? Whoops. I didn't notice it either.
That game, Michael. 100 big ones to you. Hey, Trey, 400 big ones to you.
Uh-oh.
You just wanted to be different, and 500
Sorry.
points
I'm different.
for these two guys right here.
Those two.
You know what I
Hey.
mean?
We're back, baby.
Bringing it back.
Back.
We're
All
back.
the way back. Love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so then, Justin, recap the day for us. Who's got the points? Who's spinning the wheel?
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
200 big ones to you today. I'm
Not
very proud of
spinning
you.
it.
Not spinning the wheel. Not spinning the wheel today, Trey. 550 points. Not spinning the wheel today.
Oh, he needs it.
Bob,
Oh,
not spinning the wheel today. 600 points. I, 900 points on the day, am
Nice.
spinning the wheel
He needs
and
to
hopefully
spin the wheel.
having this come back to fruition.
You want to what?
Oh man, there's a steel 500 on here.
There's
What
a
else
steel
we got?
500.
There's nothing on here. I guess
Hold on.
my
there's steel
bet odds.
5.
The thing is, my bet odds double doesn't really help me.
Pick a bet.
Well, I'll get you to one.
pick a bet.
Yeah,
for Coast,
exactly.
Maybe.
You
Magna.
need to still 500, and then you need to bet it all.
Yeah, I think that's the only way.
Yeah,
Get
well,
to
we'll
14.
see. We'll see how we
but
go.
even
All right,
then,
can we get a spin,
spin the wheel?
Come on,
Do
in.
we need a
Spin
song
the
for
wheel.
Spin the Wheel?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Okay.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Spin the wheel. Oh, wait. Just for this one, we'll use the Jersey Jumble. Pick a bet for your co-host. Oh. Okay. I've got Google ready. If you want to find a different bet for Trey or whoever. Oh fuck, is
Or
it going to
me.
be me?
For Bob,
Whoever
I
you'd
don't,
like.
I don't get to pick the amount, correct?
Just the bet.
Just
correct.
the bet itself. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Is it right now?
I mean, no, whatever you want to. Yeah, no, we can do it later. What would
Yeah, no,
we?
I got
when
it.
would
I
we?
got
When
it.
would we do that? When would we figure that out?
Wait, probably in our most important segment of the day.
Most important. Okay.
Yeah.
Props to you.
Another exciting episode of Props to You. Here we are. Is it on the screen? It's not on the screen. Oh, right. No, I have it on mine. I just didn't know if they could see it or not. At home, folks. We do have kind of a situation. I'll end on mine. Nas reads over 12.5 points. I guess I'll start with me. We're gonna bet them all. At this point in time, because we got to try and catch up a little bit, right? So 900 points, his over at 12.5 points. I think Dallas will be without Derek Lively in the next game. And so I think he could just score, you know what I mean? He'll have an opportunity to score. Cat hasn't been scoring, so we've got, you know what, let's go to Bob. First place. Derek Jones Jr. over 9.5 points versus because you're in first. Put it on. Put you know you get it. Top from you because you're on top is 5,900 points. Derek Jones Jr. over 9.5 points.
Bob,
First
give
latest.
me top.
Yeah, so Derek Jones Jr. over 9.5 points versus Minnesota in Game 4 with 5,900 points. Give me.
You're only 150 ahead.
Fight for first. Y'all want this crown or what?
Yeah.
Give me.
Used to be King Bob. No more.
That is insulting. By the way, ouch. I'm kidding. No, put down. I'm feeling generous. Put down 1,000.
Bob, give me top.
1,000.
Wow, we
1,000 points.
Thouso on that
for
rude
Bob.
boy.
I realize I'm supposed to be putting these in, and I apologize. That's okay. Just make it 1,000. Hey Trey, Kyrie Irving's under 23.5. Hater bet.
Hater bet.
How many points are you betting if you're 57.50?
You know, I think Kyrie is going to come out and not score like he does, just like I said last week in the first half, which he did. But yeah, he did. I think Minnesota's going to end up winning this game. I think he's going to have a bad game. I'm going to go ahead and bet
And
1,500.
Perfect.
1,500 points. Hey Michael, 3,700 points. You are in third place. You want Karl Anthony Towns under 18.5?
Are you flipping my bet? Or are you choosing something different?
I'm not touching your bet at all. I will announce what I'm touching here in a sec.
Okay, well,
Actually, I'll touch
we
you.
get to know the bet.
That's a fair point. That's a fair
Then
point.
we put in
That's
our
a fair
points.
point. Yeah, flip you.
Flip me
Yeah,
to over.
Cat over. Cat's going off on a scoring explosion. It would have been funny. I did think about flipping your bet after you bet, and then I realized I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. I would have been like,
You've never done that.
You think he's going to go? You
wrinkle.
think he's going to go over? Or you want it?
I don't think he's going to go over. That's why I'm having Michael bet that.
I think he's going to go
Hey,
over.
wait, stop that. Okay. I'm going to do 100, whatever, that's fine. Which means...
New idea.
Yeah, sure.
New idea. We should do the wheel like a blue shell in Mario Kart. Whoever's in last spins the wheel to try and knock off the first person. Right? Anyway, we'll think about it. We'll mull it over.
We could.
Or like a random question that you guys have to both get. That'd be crazy.
Whoa.
Then what's the incentive for winning
Now,
all
now there's a
month?
whole lot. You could like pull a 1v1.
Like a
you get
question,
one round
yeah.
of one-on-one.
Yeah. Best 2 out of 3.
It's like a cool, yeah.
We can talk about it.
Yeah,
We can talk
we'll
about
figure
it.
some out.
Yeah,
I
we'll
like
figure
it
something
now.
out. However,
However.
I guess I should show the viewers here the scoreboard. Now, if you know, Justin is serving his punishment for the month of April. This month, meaning all of his bets this month are scored at half odds. So even if he gets his bet right, he is at 1350, which is ways behind everybody else, no matter what the outcome of all the bets are, meaning you're going to be the loser of this month.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell
Unless these guys load up on 1,000-point bets next week.
Nope. Next month. This is the last episode of the week or of the month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I was like, what are we
you've
doing
lost
here?
the month. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you've lost
Sorry,
the month.
Bubs.
And because of our scheduling coming up in the following month, we are going to today at the end of the episode instead of the beginning of the episode, we are going to have Justin, pulled from the stein of pain. Now, if you want to hold that up for folks to show off, AudreyJeanCeramics.com. Go ahead and hit up that for your pottery needs. AudreyJeanCeramics.com. Look at the stein of pain, and can we get a
Stein of pain?
What?
Stein of pain. Ouch.
Pull it.
Stein of pain.
Get it.
Stein of pain. Pull it.
Sorry.
He's got a good
Pop
one.
it.
I was too busy
You got a good
talking
one.
about BS.
Kiss Pop on the lips. Kiss Pop.
Freeze frame. Anytime your co-hosts say freeze, you must freeze. For a whole month?
Yeah.
No, like I
Yeah.
freeze for a month?
No.
Is that for a whole
What's
month?
that, the mask? I thought you said freeze. You
He
know
just
what I mean?
lives in my in the studio. Yeah, cool. So
How long
then,
is the freeze for?
Michael chooses not to unfreeze you, just keeps you in here. Just like watches you for a week.
What a time! Yeah, I just stare at him. What a time to have it though for you, because you're gonna miss 2 episodes of that. So that's that would be the punishment to get though on a month-long punishment kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. So then, starting next week, anytime we say freeze, we get to freeze Justin. For we'll see.
All right, I'm gonna need a clock.
No, we'll just kind of play. We'll just play it by ear.
All right.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and listening and joining us today. We do appreciate it. As always, go to YayBasketball.com for that exclusive brand new YB merch. YayBasketball.com for all of your Yay Basketball merch needs. All that stuff designed by Heelboy. Dan is the way to do it. We got stickers. They take a while. A whole lot of stuff. Check it out. YayBasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Be sure to like, subscribe. If you're watching right now, just drop a like. Drop a like on the YouTube video. If you're watching on Spotify, rate it 5 stars if you haven't already. Send it to a friend. Who knows? Send it to a friend. Send it to a friend. Do whatever you got to do. Do you put it back in there?
I shot it.
Well, take it out because we don't do it again.
Well, we'll let you do it.
It's next month. We don't do punishments every week.
Well, I know, but we don't go back to the punishment again either. So it doesn't need to be back in there.
Get you.
Okay. And just a reminder, we are recording and streaming live from the A Studio.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Bob, what do you got for the people?
Happy 150th episode, you guys.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Didn't even talk about it.
Forgot all about it.
150th.
Forgot all about.
Holy
Just doing
crap.
like it's nothing.
What is that? Longer than Disney? What is that?
150.
Longer than Radio Shack? What is that? Longer than
We've got
Subway?
the Simpsons beat
Yeah. Suck it.
amount of episodes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Justin?
300.
Did you guys know that there's a spot in the ocean that if you're on that spot in the ocean, that you're closer to space than you are to land?
Huh.
Yeah, just think about it. Ocean's big.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd
I
believe
like
it.
that. I like that. Trey?
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Not only that, happy National Grape Day.
Grape, as in the fruit.
Yeah, grape and grape popsicle day.
Oh,
Can't forget about
Popsicle
that.
day.
fuck yeah.
We love a grape popsicle.
I love grapes.
Now grapes, green or purple?
I personally go green.
Green.
Depends
I'm
on what
with
I'm
that.
doing.
A little sweeter,
I go wine.
Wine.
Green?
Red.
Sweeter?
Purple.
aren't they?
Nope. Green's more tart.
I don't eat grapes. So
It's kind of like apples.
I
Green
drink-
apple
I
tart?
Drink them.
Oranges.
Well, a green orange.
There is orange. There's cotton.
not ripe.
There's cotton candy grapes. You guys like cotton candy grapes?
Yeah.
Do you guys know your
Never had-
grapes? Do you guys know your Venus vinifera at all?
Wow.
Come on.
That's a bar right there.
Do they even make wine out of raisins?
What about
Yes.
your Felis?
It's called
what about your
Amarone.
Felis
Oh,
catus.
wait, really?
Yes.
Felis catus.
Felis catus. They really got lazy on that one. They're like, yeah, just call it. A
Or
cat.
did we get lazy on the cat?
John Anthony says he's not a grapes man.
Oh.
But I say he the grape man. Meaning a great man.
Like Tyson.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We do appreciate it. It's been a fun one. It's been a cool one. It's been a chill one. Shout out to Dan for helping us out with this episode. You'll be seeing a whole bunch of more stuff from us soon. We love you so much. We'll talk to you later. Yay, basketball.